Hi everyone, my name's Alan. Today I'm going to show you how to make origami pots. Origami is super fun to do, but the real reason I'm going to show you how to make these today is for home planting. So let's get started. Normally you're probably going to be using newspaper because if you pull all the newspaper pages apart, they're going to be in pretty much the right shape, similar shape to this. A rectangle with long edges and short edges. And also, because newspaper is biodegradable, that means that when you put the potting soil and the plant in there, the plant starts getting old enough, big enough that you want to put it into the garden, this paper, the newspaper, is going to break down in the soil, and it's going to break down without hurting any plants or animals. But I'm just going to be using nice big grid paper just to really show you how everything's getting folded. First thing we're going to do, I'm always making sure the long edges are in front of me and across from me, and the short edges are on either side of me, to my left and to my right. Okay? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the short edges together. Again, I'm going to have the long edges in front of me and across from me, and the short edges to my left and to my right. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to move the short edges, fold them together. Again, one more time. Third time. We've done that once, twice, 3 times. Now, we're going to undo the third fold. Okay? We did that third fold so that we can have this nice crease in the middle. We're going to move the loose part, the unfolded part, towards me, the bottom. So the folded part is on the top. Okay? We've got that crease right in the middle. I like to put my finger at the top of the crease here, okay, just to hold that in place. I'm going to find the V, okay, so this fold here, this V-shaped fold here, I'm going to bring this corner across to this corner here. And now, if I bring this down, it turns into kind of the roof of a house. It turns into a triangle. Now, we're going to do that one more time on the other side. Now, what we're going to do is these 2 edges are folded over. We're going to bring them back across so that this is not folded anymore. See, it's nice and flat now. I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Okay, bring this corner back across, like that. What we're going to do is we're going to take all 4 wings, so this edge here, we're going to bring that edge to the middle. So we're going to fold it over so that the edge is right in line with the middle crease. And we're going to fold that like so. Now I'm going to do that for all 4 edges. Now that's what it looks like. Now, we're going to do that one more time. Exactly the same thing. We're going to take that outer edge like this and fold it into the middle. Like that. And we're very nearly there. But we're going to do one more thing to make this a real box. You can see we've got the 2 flaps still left, like that. We're going to just fold the flaps down, like this. Okay, almost there. The last thing I'm going to do, we want to make the bottom of our box nice and flat. So I'm going to hold these with my hands, these 2 flaps nice and tightly, and I'm just going to work this around with my hands like this. Just like smooth out the bottom of the box. And I can even, what I can do, again, so long as I'm holding the top edges, I can even pinch the bottom corners to make a really nice box. And voila, there we go. See? So now I'm going to put my soil in our finished box. I've already got a little bit of soil in there. I've got my seeds. I've got some very nice dark potting soil. The darker the better. That means it's got lots of organic matter to feed your plant. This is just water in here, but what I've done, a very easy thing that you can do with anything with a plastic cap, I've just poked a couple of holes in the top so I can very gently pour water. I'm even going to put a little bit of moisture in now, just so I can get a little bit of moisture below. Now I'm going to fill the rest up right to the top with more potting soil. Now I'm going to put my seeds in. So you don't need very many. I'm just going to open it up, very gently pour some seeds onto my hand, just a few, and I'm just going to very gently try to pour them evenly spread on top of the soil. As you can see, they're kind of not crowding each other. They're not getting too close to each other. And now, I'm just going to very gently add a little bit more moisture to the soil. You don't want to add too much, and later on, you don't want to overwater them either, okay? You don't want to drown them, like so. And now, this is ready to sit in the sun. So now, I've got my grown up, or at least a little bit more grown up, herbs ready to go into the ground. I've dug my hole here. I'm going to put some of my nice dark potting soil. I'm going to put some at the bottom as well. What I'm looking for, I want this guy to be high enough at his level to be a little bit above the ground. So I'm going to just build him a little bit higher. There, that looks good. Just a little bit higher. Okay. Now, of course, I'm going to fill the rest in with the rest of my potting soil. And there we go. I'll make sure to give this guy a bit of a water every once in a while. Again, make sure not to water it too much. Keep an eye on it. Take care of it. Make sure he looks nice and green. And have fun. Enjoy, guys.